what's going on, guys? Double 18 Seth Shadow here. So, we've got a lot of items to cover today, so I'm going to get straight into it. Going over items today, we're going to start with Lyrical Monasterio Trick or Trick. And the first item to cover is going to be a card that's been gradually increasing in value. It's One Night Witch Strega, which is the order cycler where if you play it and you played an order for the turn, you can call a card from the top five or put a normal order into your hand. And this card right now has a base listing of 17 and 48 cents, but it has a $5 shipping tag. It also only has 8 listings, and when you take a look at the listings after that first one, they're $25 plus, with most of the quantity centered around that $25 price range. But if you take a look at actual sales, most of the sales recently have all been $21.50-ish, and a little bit lower than that by $1 or $2. But the card is seeing a lot more value gains, and there seems to be a lot less quantity of product when it comes to Lyrical Set 4. So be careful, as the card is moving a lot more, along with other cards that come out of the same set, like Prism Promise Labrador, which is currently at 9 listings right now, and a base of $6. But this one's market price was more close to $3, and it's just spiked up since then. When you take a look at the last few sells, it's been $6 all the way to $8, and looking at available listings, a fair amount of quantity is available around the $7 mark, and we eventually move up to $8. And because we're only at 9 listings, it is in a position to be bought out at this point. We've been seeing this sort of thing with a lot of the triple rares in this set, especially the ones that are associated with more popular archetypes like Siana or Charmant. But in those cases, those ones already really went up in value, such as Aurelius, which is a very important support card for Charmant. And right now, the base price is a lightly played version of it at $17. But the market price is $18, $14. And you have to remember that this card started off closer to $5. Recent listings have this at $18.50 to $20 in terms of actual sales. And the available listings are mostly $18 to $20 right now. Charmant is likely to be one of the more popular decks still to play when it comes to set 4, which will keep this card's value on the high end for some time. You've also got the FR of Prism Promise Late, which is on buyout status at one listing, $20.97, but the market price is $9.09, and the recent listings are all $10 basically. So hopefully we'll see some more listings of this one. $10 seems to be the price point, but it could go higher given the buyout at $10. We've also got Forefront Knight Tedfault, which I've been covering for the last few market watches piece by piece. But going back to the triple rare, this card has been spiking hard. $16.50 is the base price, and recent sales have been $15 to $17.50. Market price is now $12.97, and available listings are all... We've got a fair amount of quantity around $16.50, $17.50, but then it becomes a $20 plus card, so it is moving up there. Future support, and also for the new ride line we're getting for Triple Drive, those can be drivers for why this card went up in value. But the thing is, the cyclers from set 11 are going up in general. Orions, which is the one for Dark States, is currently at 11 listings with $2 as the base price, and it's higher than its market price of $137. The FFR is at 3 listings, $29.85 is the base price, and the market price for that is $20.46. The last time I had talked about the only one that was really falling off, which was the cycler for Brantgate, but the others are moving up in value from what we've seen overall, so if you do need to pick up any of these cyclers, if they're still under $10, they're still a decent buy at least. But the thing is, Clash of Heroes is getting a lot more attention these days, as it used to be one of the cheapest and least valuable sets, and now it's gradually gaining in value. And of course, one of the other cards from the same set is another driver of that value. It's Stealth Fiend Isasao, which is going to be played pretty frequently in Shiranui. And right now, pricing-wise, it's almost even between its double rare and its FR. $790 is the base price of the double rare, and $840 is the base price of the FR. And when it comes to the market prices, they are pretty close to each other. So at this point, looking at it, how many copies of the FR are there? There are 12 copies of that low listing at $840, and only a few more listings that are under 10. So at this point, if you still need to pick this card up for Shiranui, you might as well just pick up the FR at this point, since it's around the same price. You've also got Valnut, which is the red overtrigger from Festival 2023. This has become a pretty stable $30, $35 based on recent sales, and the market price is currently 30 and 36 cents. There are only 6 listings left on this card, so unless you can wait until Divine Z, you're going to be paying a little higher than usual if you still need to pick this up for something like BSF 2024. And then it will get reprinted with the first set of Divine Z, along with Idiospharo, which is the blue overtrigger, so it's really just a matter of if you can wait or not. Mobile Mine has increased in price on almost all of its listings. Now it's a $5 plus card for almost every variant except for the Orphis Trial Deck variant, which is still $264 base, but it's got the lowest amount of listings, 5 of them altogether. And the SP also went up in value after talking about it last time and how $11 to $13 was not a bad pickup. And now it's $32.32 base. But do keep in mind that if you're trying to high rarity this card, there is Moonlight Ainsel, which is the premium secret rare from set 12. And this one is currently $120 base and only 2 listings available. So if you do want to pick up this one instead of the regular SP Mobile Mine, it's going to be quite a pretty penny in comparison, but it will be the max rarity. Rosarium Fairy is our next card. Currently $10.75 base for its triple rare, and $10.10 is the market price. 11 listings altogether. It's been holding around this value. It's been up and beyond that only for a little while. But now that Leonorn is... The time for Leonorn is kind of past, so it's really on whether or not Granthea gets any new support over the Divine Z time frame, and that could potentially give this card more value. But there's also the potential of Leonorn getting more value during Divine Z as well. We'll see which one comes first. The FFR is also up on the market, 6 listings starting at $60, and a market price of $50 right there. You've also got Bastion Accord, which has 39 triple rare listings at $7.25 right now to start. Just wanted to bring this one up as it is a potential deck to play against Shiranui for the upcoming format, given that it can prevent your front row from being dominated. But at the very least, compared to its high $20 price tag for the triple rare, it's still more affordable than it was before. And you've got the FFR at 95.36 base, and the secret rare starts at 318 right now. You've also got Orphis Mask, which I just wanted to revisit this one as it's been a while. It's still holding around the $10 mark right now for its base triple rare. $9.21 is the market price, and the base listing is $8.92. The FFR is currently $56, and the secret rare is almost $198. So this one is still okay for its value, though I'm not sure about its playability ever since the deck count increased to 50 cards, because I feel like that really hurts this deck's consistency compared to some others. Something that is getting bought out is Wisdom Beginning That Cleared the World, where the FR is down to 2 listings at $525 to start. And I had 2 copies of these on the market earlier. Someone bought those as well. There is a rare copy too, which is 5 cents to start off with and 34 cents market price. So if you're looking for this one, it is almost off the market for the FR, so just keep that in mind. You've also got Combine Rusher, which has been featured with the anime. So going over this one, the triple rare and the trial deck versions are base $8 and $6.50 respectively, and the FFR is currently $50 base with a market price of $66.93. But if you want the alternate art version of this card, it's $62 base with a market price of $75. And there are 5 listings available on this one, all ranging from $62 all the way to $79. So each one also only has 1 copy available. If you need a full play set, that is going to run you a pretty penny. Well, it'll run you a pretty penny even if you were intending to only pick up 2 or 3. But that's where this one stands, and we'll see where it goes, Kolgaflan, which is the cycler for Dragon Empire, has risen in price yet again to $21.68 as its base price for the triple rare, and it's $15.32 market price. The FFR is currently at $40 and a market price of $19.45, and the alternate art for that one, which you can get out of set 13, is out of stock right now and has a market price of $136.85. So if you needed to pick this one up for Vanguard later, well, sad to say that the price jump has already happened, so you'll have to hope that there will be a lull sometime during that whole time frame. Spiral Cutie Angel is also back up in price right now, despite its full art reprint coming in the BSF promo packs. But it's $30 for the triple rare and $63 if you want to pick up the FFR. But if you want to pick up the alternate art of this one is quite expensive at almost $233 and a market price of $209.48. It's got 4 listings altogether. And yeah, not much else I can say about that. It's just really high up there in price. Another featured card from the anime was a Special Days Faustina, which its FR right now is currently $240. 12 listings altogether, so not at a major risk of buyout right now. And the rare has 31 listings starting at 10 cents. So if you're looking to pick this up for Divine Z play, I mean, I wouldn't anticipate too much gain on this card, given what Lyrical Monasterio Divine Z has given us so far, but we'll see what happens. But something that is out of stock now is Stealth Fiend Amaviera. Completely out of stock, by the way. Even the double rare is gone. $289 is the market price on the double rare, and $19.56 is the market price on the SP. For those of you who don't remember this card, it's the stand-based heal trigger from set 5. And the last listings that sold were, let's see, $5, $1.72. So we have a lot of $4 sales on this one. And now that it's out of stock, I would imagine that this is probably going to come back with potentially $4 or higher listings when it comes to the double rare. And our last card of the day is the same stand-based heal, but for Stoichia. It's Asher. This one is down to 6 listings and starting at $2 right now. And if you want its SP, that's still available with 6 listings at $14 to start off with. So I'd still be careful, given that this is probably one of the least popular of these stand-based heals, and yet it's at 6 listings on the double rare. So there's been a lot of attention on these recently. They're running out of quantity there, here and there, and I've been talking about ones like the Cater Sanctuary one, the Sage, for quite some time. So just pay attention to these heals. They have no reprints slated at this point, and they just keep on disappearing gradually. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.